Hello friends, welcome to our channel 10 minutes code, and this is the machine learning crash course, and today we are going to complete whole pandas from basic to advanced. So in this machine learning course we are going to complete the machine learning libraries and important Python libraries like pandas, numpy, matplotlib and so and then machine learning algorithms and machine learning mathematics. So stay tuned with us. To if you are interested in machine learning, just follow this roadmap or tutorial. Okay, so first we are going to complete the whole pandas, and then we will move to another Python library. So in this video we are going to complete the pandas which are required till now. If there will be any advanced topics, then we will learn that afterwards. Okay, so this is the first video of machine learning crash course, and now first let's see what is pandas. So pandas is a fast, powerful, flexible and easy to use open source. Okay, it's an open source and it is used for data analysis and manipulation. Okay, it is also used for cleaning the data, it is also used for manipulation, it is also used for analysis. So that's all that Python will do. And now we are going to download the data set. So there's a website called kaggle.com. You are going to download the dataset from here. So I will provide the link in the description for the dataset. I am going to download the video game cells. So you are just going to search for video game cells and you download this 390 KB. Okay, now after installation you have to extract the file and you have to copy the data in your code editor. Okay, and in your folder where we are working on. So this is the CSV file. We are going to work on CSV file. Pandas can also work on Excel, JSON and many more formats. Okay, but now we are going to work on CSV files. In machine learning and data science we mostly work on CSV files and JSON files. Okay, so this is a VS code, and now we are going to drag and drop these CSV files here. So this is how our CSV file looks. What is CSV file? It is comma separated values. Let me zoom it. So CSV file, the full form of CSV is comma separated values, which we can look here. So there's an extension in VS code called edit CSV. Here you will get a button to edit CSV and you can see the CSV data in tabular format. Okay, now let's close this. The next step, you should have a Python already installed on your computer to use pandas, and the next step is pip install pandas. You have to just open the terminal and you have to type this command, which is pip install pandas. So it will install the pandas in your computer. I have already installed. So after installation you can use pandas. So here I am going to create a file named pandas.ipynb. Actually the extension for Python is py, but we are going to use Jupyter Notebook. So the Python Jupyter Notebook extension is ipynb. So what is Jupyter Notebook? Jupyter Notebook looks exactly like this. So it can have multiple cell blocks where you can write the code, and in Python, and here the code can be run separately one by one. Okay, that's how Jupyter Notebook works. If there is an issue, if there is a problem in opening the Jupyter Notebook, you download the extension of Jupyter Notebook from in VS Code. Okay, or else you can also use Jupyter Notebook. This is the extension of Jupyter Notebook for VS Code. Now the next step, we are going to import pandas as PD. So we are going to use the pandas as a PD, and then let's check out the version of pandas. pd.version. So this is the version of my panda, which is 2.1.3. okay, now the next step is to read files in pandas. So pandas, first we have to create a variable. I am creating data, and then pd, which means pandas dot read CSV. So these are the formats that pandas can read. So here we are going to use CSV, and we are going to provide the part of this CSV file. Okay, now if I write your data and I will run this, you can see the data here. It will print the first 5 and the last 5 column. Okay, now if I write a df.head, so it will data.head, so it will print the first 5 data, and same if I do here, I will write a 20, then it will print the first 20 data of the CSV file. Now if I write here data dot tail, so it will print the last 5 data. And if I write a data dot tail, you can provide any number inside this, so up to 34, then it will print the last 34 data of the CSV file. That's all. Now the next step we are going to see is I am going to create a variable data2, and I am going to create an object name, and here I am going to provide John, Alice, and my name, which is Sumit. And here let's provide the age for 25, 67, 19, and the city London, New York, and suppose US. Okay, this is our data. Now what we have to do is we are going to create a data frame, or we can say any variable, and we are going to write PD. Suppose I am printing data, so it will print like this, but I want in tabular format. To do this, what we have to do is we can create a df data frame and pd dot data frame. And inside this we are going to write data2. Yeah, fine. Now if you print here df, then we can see this data in tabular format, or we can use data2 also. Here you can see the data in tabular format. Without this it will be in object format, so it converts the data in from object to data frame. Okay, now the next step we are going to see is data.info. So what it's doing is you can see this cells, there is a rank column, there's a name, platform here, so you can see these are the columns, and these are the data types for all the columns, and the count of non-null values, and non-null count, and the rank. Okay, and the memory usage is 1.4 plus MB. There are 3 data types used here: float, int, and object. That's all. Now if I write data dot describe, then we can see that the count, mean, standard deviation, minimum value, maximum value in of all the numerical columns. It will only work on numerical columns. That's all. Now suppose I want to select only a particular column, so I want to select a name column. Okay, so you can see the column with only names will be shown here. Okay, suppose I want to select multiple columns. Okay, so I will write a data of if I'm selecting multiple columns, then there will be 2 array, multi-dimensional array inside an array. Okay, and we have to write here name, and the second column suppose I am taking as rank. Okay, now let's print this games name rank, and you can see we have name, rank, and index. Okay, that's all. Now I'm going to show one more inbuilt function, which is data.shape. So what does it do is, it will print the number of rows and number of columns, where number of columns is 11 and number of rows is 16598. Okay, and let's take as data year. Here you can see in the CSV file there is a year column. It is 2006, 1985, 2008, 2009. So we are going to print true or false. If the year is more than equal to 2006, then it will print a true, and else false. You can see, so 0 is true because it is 2006, it's false because it is 1985. That's how it works. Suppose I want to remove a column. I am creating a data dot drop, and inside this I will write here columns, and I will create an array, and here I will write the columns I want to remove. Suppose I want to remove year and platform column, so it will remove the year and platform column. Okay, we can't see here, it's removed. Now in machine learning or data science, when we are working on it, if you don't need any column, we can just drop it, okay, with the help of pandas. Now this is data.name. Now we are going to see how to convert all the case data in the lower case. Suppose data.name column, I want to convert this name in the lower cases. Okay, so data.name is equal .str and .lower. Now this will convert all the data into the lower case. Let's check out. Now you can see the name is in lower case, and if we want to do the uppercase, then we can just use upper word. Now all the letters are in uppercase. Now when we are working on data set, our data should be clean for machine learning or data science. So we don't want to have any null values and duplicate values. So we are going to see how to remove that. So first we are going to check data is null. So it will see which data, whether data is null or not. So we can't see the whole data, so we are going to dot sum. So what it will do, it will do the sum of all the false and true, and will return how many are null values. So in rank, name, platform and everything, there are no null values, but in here there are 271 null values, and in publisher there are 58 null values. Okay, now if we want to drop null values, so what we have to do is data drop NA, and in place I am going to write true. So why we are writing in place true? Because when we are dropping, it will affect the current data set. Okay, in place true will affect the current data set. It will remove the not available null values from current data set. Let's check out. We'll run this down, and we can see here all the null values have been gone. Okay, now sometimes there are trailing and leading white spaces. We can't see here, but sometimes there is, like here there will be white space. So to remove this, we can use a stream function. Okay, we are just going to do this. It will remove the leading and trailing white spaces. That's all. That is to clean the data. Suppose there is a this space, I want to remove this space. Okay, I don't want this space. So how to remove this? Let's see. So we are going to write data dot replace, and in the replace we are going to write spacebar and space. You can replace any word from here. Okay, we are removing the spacebar with this. Okay, and we are going to write regex is equal to true, which is regular expression, and in place is equal to true, which will affect the current data. And now we are going to print data. You can see the spaces are removed. Okay, now there is a function called drop duplicates. Okay, data dot drop duplicates. So what it will do is it will remove all the duplicates rows. Okay, now suppose this is of int data type. Okay, this rank is of int data type. Now we have to convert this into float. So how can we do it? So to convert any data type, suppose I am going to convert the rank data type into float. So I will write data rank dot s type, and I will write the data type from which I am going to convert. Suppose I will convert float, and let's print the data. Now we can see there is 1.0, 2.0 because it is converted into a float value. That's all. Now suppose I want to rename a column. This is the column name. I want to rename with original name. Okay, so how to rename the columns? Let's check out. So data dot rename, and we have to write the original name and the name from which we are going to rename, original name, and here we are going to write in place is equal to true, which will going to affect the current data and data. Now you can see the name is replaced by original name. This is how you can change the value of this. So that's all for today. These are the basics ones and the most important one, like things in the Python. So this code will be provided to you in the description or in the comment section, if there is an issue, any error with the code or anything, you can just comment it down so that we can resolve it. And that's all for today. And if we are learning the machine learning, more videos in machine learning, then if we want to learn the more advanced topics in Pandas, so that we can make more videos on Pandas. And in the next video we are going to start with NumPy. After completing all Python important libraries, we are going to start with the algorithms, machine learning algorithms. That's all. And subscribe us to follow our playlist and many more videos. We are going to improve the videos in the future. So thank you.